Hey guys, finally got the Strike Industry AK Trax 1 and Trax 2 installed on the AK here. And as promised, I'm going to go over with you how it looks, some concerns. In the unboxing, I said that I had spoke with Strike Industry and they had not put it, or tested it rather, on a GP 1975, which, in case here we have. Um, Everything fit. The measurements, like I said, I did do, so there was no problems with fitment as far as the route going on there. I mean, I guess if like the barrel is a certain diameter, it won't go, or you have to shave maybe the little bracket pieces. But altogether, all in all, there was no problem there. I did, however, run into a little problem with which strike. They actually warned me about this spacing. So I guess the guard is a little bit different. I guess on a washer 10 it should be perfect because that's what they compared it to when I spoke with them. They said as long as your existing or your previous guard, the polymers, the synthetics that came with it, or wood or whatnot, if it's the same length of the washer, you should be good. So there's some spacing that can be dealt with. Maybe I'm sure you can custom make something, piece of wood. Even though there's some spacing, it really doesn't bother me. So I'm just probably going to keep it like that. I'm going to go over it with you, show you. As you guys can see, hopefully you can see. We are good to go. Clear. Nothing in there. So safety is always first. Nothing in. Alright, so that's good. And so let's get a view of it. Again, this is a GP 1975. And there it is installed. I will give you one recommendation, although you don't have to follow it. This rail right here, that piece, in order to run this front end there, that trax 2, which is this one, you need this piece here, and that's just kind of like stabilize and keep it in check with level, things like that. But it was a pain in the ass to try to get on. So what helped me out was, before actually tightening this bottom area down, is putting this on first loosely and then tightening everything down. That seemed to help me. Hopefully it helps you if that's something that they're just, I mean, you can put it on the other way. It's just kind of a pain in the ass trying to get them to line up. But there's another thing that I didn't get to finish, and I didn't get to get this little rowel, key mod rowel on the other side, and they will say that in the instructions about some rifles having like a sling adapter, and that gets in the way because the way you put this in is you can't just drop it in. You have to go at an angle and slide it forward like that, and that sling adapter piece gets in the way, so you're gonna have to either wind up pretty much just grinding it off, which that's up to you if you want to do that or not. You could probably just not use this. I'm probably going to wind up grinding it off because you can always put a sling adapter onto your rowel, so why not? Previously, before this, I had this little quad rowel on. Should be familiar to you, which looked like that. And that had actually no fitment issues or gaps at all. And I'll go in the gaps, show you about them, what I mean. Let's get this out of the way. So, as you can see, there's a gap right there. And there's a gap up here. And a slight gap right here and here. Now again, to me, it does not bother me. One, it's an AK. Nothing really going to fit perfect anyway. You're always going to do modifications. You're always going to have to grind something, add something. That's just what it is. You know, there's so many variants out there. And this is just another obstacle or another Sunday afternoon project for you to tackle. But there it is. Again, let me try to show it to you. Let's see if we can't get a better view. Let's do one better. See if we can't get this guy in there. Just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need 2 hands. And I'm actually gonna flip this around and show you what I'm talking about with that sling. Okay. So there it is. Now there is your sling adapter that comes with your rifle. Some of you may have that, some of you may not. And so the way that this actually goes in is you'd have to start in a position here which that blocks, and then slide in such, and then tighten them down. So with that there, you cannot. So you can either, if you don't want to go ahead and take that off, you can just leave this off. Maybe you could actually probably cut this down if you want to cut that right. I don't know. It's just up to you, whatever you guys want to do. But like I said, I'm going to probably want to just grinding that off, cutting it down, put an adapter on here anyway. But there it is with nothing on it. So if you guys are interested in maybe purchasing this route, running this type of system, by all means. Alright, let's, maybe if I can do this, put this down, try to put a AFG on there real quick, just for some poops and giggles. Might get lucky here, might not. One moment. Alright, there we go. Forgive me guys, as usual, just me. Most of the time it's one hand. So just give you an idea. Actually, I also have a little ladder here. Throw that on. There we go. Now, one final look-see. And you know, there's really no play, no wobble in there. That's tight, real nice. And there you have it. Really not much else to show, not much else to say. Again, so that's on a Century GP 1975. If that's what you're looking for, that's the type of rifle that you got, you're good to go. I mean, you're gonna have maybe a spacing problem, but if you don't care or you're ready to put some type of spacer, make your own, go ahead, absolutely do it. Again, yeah, the washer should be set. That's what Strike is telling me. So if you guys got any questions, comments, hope this helps. Hope this gives you any ideas. You know, if you're in the market for one, I really like this setup, but it's gonna run you, like I said, 140 to 180, just depending what you get. You can customize it pretty much any way you want. You can run just the Trax 1, or you can run the bottom piece here without the top. Same thing there. I mean, it's pretty nice kit. It's very very light actually. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.